Call it Marvel Universe, Marvel Infinite, or the now stupidly renamed Marvel Legends because we needed, of course, 4 toy lines with the exact same name. Marvel has given us amazing figures, representing their phenomenal characters in 3 3/4 inch scale. However, there are some characters that have not gotten a representation yet, that have not appeared in 3 3/4 inch scale. And here, well, I'm here to count the top 10 Marvel characters that need a 3 3/4 inch release. So, let's dive into this list. Before we start this list tried and true, I do want to set some ground rules. Number 1, chance of the character/figure being made, with the exception of 2 on this list. Number 2, popularity and importance of the character. Number 3, 1 entry per character. I can easily fill this list just with Iron Man armors. Number 4, no movie versions of these characters. Marvel Universe / Infinite / Legends strictly sticks to the comic book versions of the characters. Yes, we are getting a video game version of Spider-Man in the next wave. Just keep this rule in mind. This is usually how this line goes. Number 5, my own personal opinion. My opinion is going to be different from yours, and that's what this list is. Strictly personal opinion, but I will love to hear your guys' opinions down in the comments below. Let me know what figures you want, or if you agree and disagree with this list. Number 6, exclusive molds or paint schemes do not count. They already exist. You just need to pay a little more for them. So yeah, they're not going to be on this list because they do exist. And lastly, the most important rule, a lack of replacement. This is why MODOK, Original Hulkbuster, Giant Man, Arnim Zola, Throg, and any other 3.75 inch figure released in a different line outside of this one, such as figures in Iron Man 2, Captain America, Thor, Thor the Dark World, Avengers, Avengers Assemble, Captain America 2, and so forth, do not count. You simply need to buy them and put them in with the rest of your figures. They already exist. And even if it is a crappy representation of the figure, I'm still not going to put it on this list because you do have a representation of that figure. With that said, let's get into this list with number 10. We have a shrunken version of Ant-Man, Wasp, and possibly Yellow Jacket would be nice. Now, the reason this is on the list is because of the rise of popularity in Ant-Man and Wasp. They are 2 great characters, and their movies, by the way, Ant-Man and Wasp was amazing, are really good at promoting the characters for being really strong staples of the Marvel Universe. Now, this could be done very easily. As you can see, the custom I made actually uses the Mega Bloks bodies. With some modifications from different pieces from different toys and some paint, you can easily make these yourself. But having a professionally done shrunken version of these characters would be amazing. They're small and articulated, which is very different for figures of Ant-Man and Wasp. Not to mention the fact that, again, their popularity would make this a really good choice. Simply releasing this as a single pack. So for the price of 1 figure, you get these 2, or you could make it a Marvel Legends for $20. That way you can get Ant-Man, Wasp, Yellow Jacket, and even some ants for Ant-Man to ride on. Either way, I think it's a really good idea, but the chances of it being made are slim, so this is why it's number 10. At number 9, we have stretching out Mr. Fantastic. Now, the reason this is on the list is because, well, the problem with any stretching character in action figure form is you can't properly recreate their powers. Now, the closest that ever came to this is actually going to be the Fantastic Four Mr. Fantastic with snap-on bending attachments. The whole gimmick of this toy was that you can pull off different pieces of his body and add extenders, which made it look like he was stretching out, which is honestly a really good idea. But unfortunately, this figure had poor execution. The pieces didn't easily snap on, and if they did, they fell off like nothing. They were also soft, bendy plastic, which meant that when you got them on the legs, if they could stay on, the figure could not stay and would fall over, or hold any poses at all. Now, shockingly, they could have easily fixed this by having the entire figure made of the same plastic. Also, the neck is connected on a ball joint, which meant that the neck extender used a ball joint as well, which was a much solid and easy connection. It actually held and was pretty secure, though the neck was made of a soft plastic, so it had some of the same issues. What I'm saying for this figure is to simply do the same thing. Have it so that it can be taken apart. However, use ball joints at every connection so you have articulation and a sturdy, tight connection. And have the pieces be made of the same plastic as the material of the figure. That way it stays sturdy, would be easier to stand, and be a much better experience. The universal connection system would also mean you can switch the pieces around. And you know people would buy more than one just to make bigger Mr. Fantastics. Trust me, you know they would. Extra pieces included would easily be a neck, forearm, bicep, stomach, thigh, bigger feet, ankles, the shins, or bigger hands. Seriously, you can do a lot. Heck, throw in the ultimate nullifier while you're at it. Charge this thing up for like 30 to 25 bucks, and you got a pretty good figure that I think people would buy off the shelves. Heck, if you want, don't even release it as Marvel Universe. Release it as Marvel Legends 6-inch, because we'll still buy it, because that would be an awesome figure. At number 8, we have Stature, member of the Young Avengers, and the daughter of Scott Lang Ant-Man. She is a very cool character, and as you can see, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Sharon Carter Marvel Legends mold is perfect for her. The hair is in the ponytail. The circles are on the shoulders. This is a perfect mold for her. Simply take that mold, give her flat feet, upscale it to the size of a Goliath, and you're done. People would buy this, especially with her popularity in the movies and rumors of her becoming Stature in the next Avengers movies or in the future MCU installments. Seriously, this mold is perfect. Upscale it. You're done. Included figure could be Stinger, maybe her father, Scott Lang Ant-Man. Either way, I want a Stature because she's a cool character, and I love the characters that can grow to giant height because they stand out on the shelf. For the number 7 release, we have Devil Dinosaur! Seriously, why haven't we gotten Devil freaking Dinosaur? They already released Moon Kid, why not release Devil Dinosaur? But with that said, Hasbro, you guys have so many dinosaur molds, you could easily, and I do mean easily, give us a repainted red and black one for Devil Dinosaur. That's all you need to do. Hey, make it a Marvel Legends, charge 55 bucks, people will buy it. Included figure could be Moon Girl, heck, reissued Moon Kid would be nice. The point is, we got Moon Kid, we need Devil Dinosaur. Now this is a custom I made of Devil Dinosaur, but an official one would be amazing to have. Especially one with good articulation that doesn't have a, well, a knockoff release gimmick. But you get my point. We need a Devil Dinosaur and I would love to see it. For number 6, we have Superior Spider-Man. And this is where my visual references in plastic form end. Superior Spider-Man had a really amazing and gorgeous design that I quite enjoyed. And I did enjoy his story as it provided a new interesting angle and twist on the Spider-Man mythos. Now with that said, this is an easy one, guys. Take your Iron Spider-Man mold, new shoulders, new wrists, new legs, and you're done. You already have the arms, just give it to us. Seriously, this should have already been done. It's weird actually that the Marvel Legends release didn't even have the arms. So this is your chance to actually fix that. Seriously, Superior Spider-Man was an amazing design and a really good part of the Spider-Man mythos. Please give us a figure of it already. Number 5. Agent Venom / Agent Anti-Venom / Agent Venom the Space Knight. Now, I know I'm technically breaking my rules with one iteration of a character, but hear me out on this. I just want a representation of Flash Thompson as Venom in any form. Preferably the Agent Venom suit. Heck, you could even do an Agent Venom and Agent Venom the Space Knight comic 2-pack, and then release Agent Anti-Venom later on. Or just ignore the Space Knight suit, go with Agent Venom, and then have Anti-Venom just be a variant release. I just want a version of Flash Thompson as Venom. He did so much to the character, made Venom a hero, and really established this as an amazing, amazing story, and his death in Spider-Man issue 800 was really touching and tragic. And I really want to see this character represented in plastic form for all he's done and everything in the comics, because this was a cool character that deserves a 3 3/4 inch release. At number 4, we have the Black Panther Wakandan Hulkbuster. Seriously, we need this. Now, I could honestly see this actually being a Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure, but I'll take a heavily modified, scaled-up Iron Man 2 Hulkbuster figure as your base modified. I don't know, I don't care. I just want this thing, or heck, actually release this as a Marvel Legends for 20 bucks. People will buy it, because this thing was an amazing suit. It looks cool, it's powerful, and the fact that it's a Hulkbuster that's not wielded by Iron Man. And Black Panther's popularity means that this thing will probably sell like hotcakes. Seriously, it would be amazing to get this thing. Though the chances of getting it, I do admit, are slim, it's still one I would absolutely love to have. Number 3, Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes. Seriously, we need this thing. Simply use your normal standard buck, new head, and you're done. Oh, and if you're going to release this figure, please release him with a car. Seriously, please do it. Yeah, heck, you could just take the 1996 Chevy Impala sports sedan with Sam and Dean figures as your base, though I'm not sure if you own the rights to that mold. Just use that as your base for his awesome muscle car. The reason I think this guy should be made is because not only is he one of the few good SJW Marvel characters, but the fact of his appointments in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and he's a Ghost Rider in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Seriously, he has a cool design, and again, it's one of the few good SJW Marvel characters. Seriously, Marvel and Hasbro, give us Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. He's freaking awesome! Then again, considering the fact that they haven't given us Danny, I don't think they'll give us Robbie. I can still hope. At number 2, we have a very shocking and surprising entry, Robert Bruce Banner. Simply use your normal standard thin buck, and you're good. Now, to be fair, when going into a toy line like this, it is horribly wrong to demand and expect civilian versions of characters. We are just not going to get them. They're like never done. Even in individual superhero toy lines, it's very rare to get a civilian version of a character. However, Bruce Banner is the counter argument, the antithesis to this, as the Hulk and Bruce Banner are two separate beings, separate personalities, and Banner's struggle with the fact there's a monster in him, or even working with the monster, is the main selling point of the Hulk. Bruce Banner isn't just the Hulk with his mask off. Bruce Banner is his own separate character, and he deserves, and I do mean deserves, a figure in this toy line. And I mean that. The fact that we have very few Bruce Banner action figures at all is really sad. And as one of my favorite characters, I would love to see him get a release. It'd be absolutely amazing. Heck, you could even do versions of it. You could do variants, like him in a lab coat, or him with just purple pants on, like he just went from the Hulk to back to him. That would be so cool to get. I don't think we'll honestly ever get this figure, but man, I can dream and hope to get one. And at number 1, we have Iron Man's Model 23, the Thor Buster. Why haven't we gotten this thing? Why? This thing is so cool. Just look at it. It looks absolutely amazing. I love the design, I love the look, and it's an easy figure to do. Use a heavily modified Thor Destroyer figure for your base, and there you go. New head, new chest, some new limbs, and you're good. Just modify them. Seriously, why haven't we gotten this thing? It's so cool. It's powerful. It's a classic armor design, and it looks amazing. Seriously, guys, why haven't we got this? I really want a Thor Buster armor, because it's going to be absolutely amazing to see this thing come in plastic form that isn't a 6-inch figure, but is in 3-inch scale. And that was my list of the top 10 Marvel characters that need a 3.75-inch release. And this list was a lot of fun to make. It was a lot of work too, so let me know what you guys think of it in the comments below. Characters that you want to see, characters you don't want to see. If you agreed or disagreed with my list, just let me know you guys' general thoughts on this matter, because this is a really fun toy community to be in, and I'm always happy to hear other people's opinion when it comes to stuff like this. If you like this content like this, do consider subscribing to my channel, as I do video reviews and plan to do more lists like this in the future. And if you did like the video, leave a like. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. You take care now, YouTube. Goodbye.